Sometimes I'll stand in front of the camera and I'll say a little bit and then realise I haven't pressed record. Well, that never happened this time. Something even worse happened. So I've just done, must have been 10 minutes of videoing, and I realised I'd got the camera on a setting that I use for work. So the setting that I've got on the camera now, it's autofocus. So wherever I walk about, it'll just keep focusing. Not the follow, but the focus. It'll just focus and come really close. It'll focus, come right away and it'll focus. When I'm using this camera for work, so I use this for work now, it's that good. I have it on fixed focus, which means I pick the focus, and then, because nothing's moving around when you're filming a property, just you, so you can fix the focus and keep that point that you want in focus. Well, I'd done that, I'd left it on fixed focus. So I've been doing loads of video in it, and it's as blurred as anything. So I've had to redo it all again. So here we are, season 3, episode 2. Season 3 is all about the inside of the house and the garage. And that's all it's going to be about. And then season 4 will, I don't know what that'll be something outside or pool house or something. Now there is a little bit of roof work left to do, which was season 2, doing the ridge tiles on the house they need doing, and also doing the fascias, soffits, and guttering. That'll be on season, that's going to be just blended into this season. Okay, so what I want to do is show you what we did last week, because I neglected the video work last week a little bit. So I want to just give you a big catch up, or a quick catch up of what we did last week, and then we'll be on for this week's work. So I'm really, really happy to say all the plasterboard is on in the house, on the ceiling. Right back to this end. And even the fiddly little bits that we had left till the end, Leon, up here in this corner, sorted all that out, made sure it's all nice and tight and secure. So that's what we did last week. Also, in the garage, we've started hanging the hangers, because we're going to plasterboard the whole garage. Bearing in mind, in this corner over here is going to be the office, and this corner over here is going to be the utility. So there'll be a wall coming across, obviously, dividing that up. But we're going to plasterboard also in the garage on the ceiling. I'm just starting. Come and say hello if you want.
Hi. Just finished my editing. My photographs are on the way. So I'll be here to help. I'm going to do eggs first, poached eggs on toast for breakfast. Brunch. What time is it? 10 o'clock brunch.
Very good. So I was just going to explain to people why Sarah and Leon have gone to, let me get you in the picture a little bit more. Oh, wrong way.
I need the toilet.
She needs the toilet. See you in a minute. So the reason why Sarah and Leon are in England for 3 weeks is that they are, as you know, they've moved here. If you want to watch their channel, by the way, it's a really good channel. It's called France Unfiltered, which I think is a really good name for a channel for what they're doing. And it's all about moving to France after Brexit and trying to get your visa and all that sorted. So there's quite a lot of drama in it, to be fair. Lots of things have gone wrong, lots of things have gone right for them. So they've gone to England today. I dropped them off at the airport, and they're there tomorrow. They have to go to Edinburgh. So they're going to fly into Liverpool, stay in Leeds with family, drive up to Edinburgh tomorrow morning, to then submit all their paperwork for the visa. They've already been refused the visa once already, but now they've got more paperwork and have more of an insight of how to go about getting a work visa. So that's what they're doing, and you've got to submit your passports and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, if you want more information on that, watch the channel. And the reason why I'm telling you that is that I don't have Leon with me, and he's so helpful. So it's Kath and I who will be cracking on. Although, saying that, a week today, because we go to England on Thursday, we come back on Monday, and coming back with us is my brother and Martin. So they're with us for 3 days. So that's going to be fantastic. So back to the garage. Once we've got these hangers and rails on, I'm then going to plasterboard all the ceiling of the garage. So what I really want to do is get this office area set up as quickly as I can to get an office to be able to work from, keep earning money and keep the cogs turning. So the plasterboard we have is this plasterboard here. We've taken a big chunk out of that, doing the ceiling on the house. So that's going to get put up onto the garage roof ceiling. There's not enough there, so I'll have to go and get some more. And this pile here is slightly different plasterboard, and that's going to go on the walls. Now I want to show you what we've been doing as regards to the walls, internal walls of the house. So in France, well, in this part of France, they use metalwork to stud a wall out. So obviously that's an outside wall. This is metal railing. So what you do first is you put a metal rail on the floor, then one on the ceiling, obviously making sure that they're straight. And then what you do, now camera lady, she's back. And then, so this is what you use for the floor and ceiling. Pop that on, laser level it all through, make sure they're vertically correct. Vertically correct?
Vertically.
Yeah. And then you pop these in.
Horizontally.
And then, horizontally correct, that's the word. So then you put these in. But let me just show you this. So what you do is you set it off here, your plasterboard goes in behind the window here, and then you mark from here, half the size of a plasterboard, which is 60. So that's where that is. And then a full piece of plasterboard will end somewhere. These are not fixed in yet, by the way. Will end here. So a full piece of plasterboard, and then you put another one in to then send another piece of plasterboard down. Now, the rails for the uprights are slightly different to the rails for the floor. That's what they look like. Just slightly different. They've got holes in for running your services. So that's what Leon and I were doing. And we set that off the wall by, I think it's 14 centimetres to allow all of this insulation to get pushed in and then create a barrier from the outside to the inside wall and create a nice warm home. Now, Leon and I did really well last week because we had to work a lot, Kath and I, last week. So I think we only spent like 2.5 days on the house. We've done 3/4 of the external walls, setting all that up. So what we've got to do this week, Kath and I, is finish doing this back wall here. Now the challenge that we have, it would seem quite easy just to set up a vertical wall coming down, but you've got to make sure you get it absolutely perfect, because on this house what we do is the plasterboard just sits just behind the window. I don't know if you won't be able to see that really. Just sits just behind the window, so you've got to get your verticals absolutely spot on to make sure that the plasterboard just sits behind there. And these differ slightly. I think they're about 5 or 6 mil, which doesn't sound a lot, but when you're trying to get everything absolutely perfectly level, it does become a little bit of a challenge. So you're fully caught up, you're up to date. It's Monday morning. Cass is going to go and make a coffee and some poached eggs, and then we're going to crack on. I was going to have a tidy up outside because I don't like a messy site, but the weather forecast this week is very mixed and it's just been raining again. But I don't care, it can do what it wants because I'm working inside.
Can I mention Monday morning? So for me, Friday is the best day of the week. And for Mark...
Monday is the best day of the week.
And why is that, Mark?
Because I love working. And also Monday, you have a good Monday, you have a good week. So Monday is the day where you've got to have a good day, and it puts you in the right frame of mind, the right mood, and everything flows if you have a good Monday. Work hard Monday, and the rest is a given. I just like work.
Nutter.
Right.
Bye.
Yeah. You finished filming yet? So we'll just briefly explain what's involved in doing the internal walls. The first thing is that we need to set up the green laser lines so we know where the walls are going, so they're exactly right, top and bottom. Then the next thing we have to do is to carefully mark with a pencil line where the laser lines are, and then we can remove the laser level, because if you knock it, you have to reset it all. So we mark it with pencil, top and bottom, and then cut the rails to size, because they're not all the perfect length, obviously. So they get cut to size. Then once we've done that, we then fix down the bottom rail. No matter whether you do top or bottom first, but we're doing the bottom rails here. Fix them down, screw them to the concrete floor, and they're nice and tight. Now the next thing, a little bit more tricky, we're doing the top rails. Now if the top rails don't line up with your ceiling rails, that creates a little bit of an issue, because you can't just screw through the metalwork into the plasterboard. You need something to connect to, and that's where Kath comes in. So Kath's in the loft there, and what she's doing is she's holding some offcuts of metalwork for us to connect through. So as I drill through the rail there, through the plasterboard, Kath is then holding a piece of metalwork for us to connect through, and she did a great job. Well done, Kath. Steady how you go.
It's hot up there.
Well done. So that's one edge of the hallway done. So you can see down, and that is as straight as a die, thanks to the laser. Brilliant, that. So now we just infill it with the infills. Right, the first thing I need to do today is no more railing or putting anything up, but to have a tidy up, because this place is an absolute tip. Let me show you. There is stuff just everywhere. This needs to go to the rubbish place. It's called a déchetterie in France, the tip in England. But there's just stuff everywhere. This towel wants taking out. This machinery wants sorting out. These bikes want chucking in the bin. So what Kath's doing is she's just seeing when the opening times are for the déchetterie. So I'm not sure when that is. Can you shed any light on that, Kath? Oh, and all these little bits here, these bits of wood, I've been keeping these because these are great for starting the fire.
Okay, so the blanket for situation is open all day, every day, except mardi matin. And today is
Mardi matin.
mardi matin.
So what Kath was saying there is the tip is open every day except Mardi matin, which is Tuesday morning, which is what it is now. Yeah, I think so. I don't know if they can pick your voice up though.
Oh, what, because I'm so softly spoken?
Yeah, that must be it, Kath.
And I'm going to the dentist at 1:30. Not 2:30, 1:30. So the tips here, the higher. So you drive in and there's different bays to put your stuff in. So there's recycling, there's like garden stuff. This is a little bit of all sorts. And then you have building stuff over there. And then they pick them up from sort of on the road that just runs around there. So it's really, really handy. Oh, blow my neck. Bit of rubbish in there. And then we've got another couple of bags in there.
Good morning. It's Thursday morning, and this week we've been staying at Sarah and Leon's house because they're in England sorting the visa out. So we've been staying at their house looking after their cats. And it was a little bit windy last night, so I've just arrived on site back at home. As you can see behind me, everything's good there. However, the caravan is not doing so good. So I don't know what's happened, but obviously the awnings come loose from these tie ropes. So it's probably just snapped the awnings. I hope it hasn't broken the snapped the guide ropes. I hope it hasn't broken the awning at all, because that would be a terrible thing to happen. All my electrics have been exposed by the looks of things. Right. I now need, ooh, that plant there, it's quite precious to me, that plant. I need to get that sorted. Right, let's have a look. Put that in there. Should be interesting doing this on my own. lovely. I can take on the world now. I've got a bit of coffee in me.
Apparently, if you show cats on your vlog, you get more views. I don't know about that. What are you doing, Cleo? Cleo. Is it Cleo?
No, that's Cleo. That one's Cleo. And this one's called Ratbag.
Wait, stand still. People see you. See how pretty you are. Here's gorgeous.
So this house that Sarah and Leon have bought, my dad and Janet, Cass' mum, built this a few years ago, quite a few years ago. I think it was, I don't know, 12 years ago, 15 years ago. And my dad made, 20 years ago, my dad made this fireplace. It's amazing. When I say made it, he got the, he made the moulds and then mixed a special cement and then put it all together. It's really good. And the views here are just to die for. Love it. Yeah, very special house this. So it's lovely that Sarah and Leon now own this house. I'll try and do a drone video of it to really show what a big property it is that Janet and my dad did build. It is incredible.
He's so cute. Just go near him and it sets him off.
I just thought I'd put one last cat shot in there just in case it boosts our rating. I'm only kidding. I'm not bothered about that. I just think he's so cute. So here I am again, closing the video in the pool house while I'm editing the video. So sorry about that. Actually, does it matter? Doesn't really matter. It helps me think about what I'm going to say now anyway. So hope you enjoyed this week's video. I tried to do a little bit of something different in there. Makes it fun for us as well with the video editing. And also, there's not as much done in the house because I had to spend at least 2 days doing video editing for clients. And also then we went to England on the Thursday. So next week it'll be a really good video because we'll show you a little bit of us in England, but the majority of it will be us back here in France, cracking on with the house, and my brother and brother-in-law are here, Nick and Martin. So it'll be a great week next week, so look forward to that. So hope you've enjoyed this week's video. Give us a thumbs up and all the rest of it, subscribe, comment and all the rest of it. And I keep saying it every week, so it doesn't matter because you're not paying any attention to me. Because we're not getting many more subscribes and we're not getting any more new comments coming through. So forget it, I can't be bothered even saying it anymore. You can shove it. I don't mean it. That's it. We're off. See you later. Have a great weekend and thanks for watching. Bye.